Hi, Pablo. This is Dora. Thanks for talking with me for a couple minutes this morning. And this is the video I was talking about. So I'm just going to show a few things that you guys can do yourselves to rank a little bit higher on Google and maybe pull in some more clients that way. So I'll just hop right in so this isn't too long for you. I just started out by doing a handyman search for San Francisco. I did have to go back a couple pages to find your main competitor. But what I really want you to see is that this map pack pops up. Almost always, everything above that is an ad. But the reason that this map pack is important is because most people will come in here and click on one of these businesses. It's just human nature. It's fast, it's easy, it's right there in front of us. So you can get into that map pack too. Just make sure that you have a Google business page that's completely filled out and completely optimized and updated. That means with new pictures, etc. And that will help you to rank in the map pack. But also, you'll want to make sure that you get your business information exactly as it is on your Google business site into as many directories as you can, like Yellow Pages, White Pages, Yelp, Angie. There's tons of them out there, and you want to get your information in there because then that it validates your business, shows that you're real, and then you'll start ranking and probably get into the map pack, sooner than you think. So let's just take a look at your website really quick. This is really cute. I like it. I like the way it kind of goes back to the, I don't know, probably 60s kind of look. That's really great. It's unique, which is a good thing. It's hard to find unique these days. So anyway, what I would recommend would be to have more content on this site. So what I mean by that is just to have more information about what you do and how you do it. And that's because when Google sends their crawlers out, they both count how many words you have and check if your information is relevant. So if you get those 1,500 words of content on this page, that is going to help you move up in the organic rankings, and it will probably help fairly quickly. So another thing I would recommend would be to have a clickable phone number here. And that's just because so many people are just using their phones or their tablets these days, and they just want to be able to click on it. They don't want to have to go find it and then go back and forth typing it in. One other thing would be maybe just a little tiny call out here, call to action with a form with people to fill out what they need just because it's right here at the top and not everybody will scroll. And that's for those people who hate the phone and maybe they reach out to you and you can call them back when you're available. So let's look at your main competitor is Paul Woodford Services. And he doesn't really have much content there. I don't know. I've never had to click to scroll before, but once you get here, I mean, they do have some good content. They just don't have enough of it. So if you were to add that content to yours, that would definitely help you to creep up on them. So this is another important thing that I look at. This is called Ahrefs, and this just shows me a little bit about your website and what it's doing. So right now you have a domain rating, the DR, of 0, and that's basically the power of your website with Google. And then your URL rating is a 3.6, and that's your trust rating with Google. Now these numbers will come up, and they should come up fairly evenly as you add backlinks and referring domains. So a backlink just means that somebody else has put a link to your business in whatever they're posting. It could be a blog or an Instagram post or a Facebook post or just whatever they happen to be posting. That link will count as a backlink for you. And then you take some of the power from their site and it goes to yours. So let's just look at the backlinks that you have right now. And I want to go to the more powerful ones and see what you've got. All right, so you've got one that's an 87, but then the others drop way down way fast. So ideally, you would want to pull as many more of these high-powered um, backlinks for yourself. So I will show you in just a second. I believe your competitor has some, so let's just look at that. So your competitor has 47 backlinks. So here they are, and as you can see, they've got a 90 right there. 90, 76, 72. So the great thing about this is you can click on each one of these and you can add your own information. These backlinks, most of them are not just for one person. They're for whoever wants to put their information into them. So anyway, if you do that and you do that for, several competitors, you're going to come out ahead of them because you're going to have more backlinks and they're going to be powerful backlinks, and that will help you to rank above them. So let's go back here and look at the keywords. So you do have 7 keywords. Handyman van, that's great. 100 people look for that every month. Unfortunately, since you're in position number 27, you don't get any traffic from this yet. So as you rank up, use these keywords in your the new content that I mentioned, and you're going to move up quickly with these keywords because, as you can see, they're very low keyword difficulty. They're very easy to take. So 100 people look for Handyman van, 800 people look for Handyman San Francisco, 600 people look for Handyman SF. So as you can see, just with these basic words, there's plenty of volume to where you could, get more business if you want to. Now you want to make sure that you add, whatever it is you want to focus on the most, make sure you've got keywords for that, especially the ones with the higher volume, and that will also help you to bring in business. So I'm going to go back to the competitor real fast and we will look at their keywords. I just want to see what they have. So they have Handyman San Francisco. Okay, so since they're number 12, they're getting 16 people that are reaching out every month for that. They're getting 15 from the Handyman SF and 15 from San Francisco Handyman. So, and they're only like ranking number 12, 11, and then they drop down. So if you were ranking in the top 5, which is, ideal, you would be pulling in a significant amount of potential business with your website, and I mean, look at Handyman for Hire, 500 people look for that every month. Now, that's a national keyword, a little bit different, a little bit harder to get, but it's there. So this is what I wanted to show you, is that there's a lot of people out there looking for your services. And if you just make a few different little changes, you're going to be pulling in more business through your website. So thanks again. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will reach out tomorrow.